Alright, hoses are all hooked up. Come back over here. We don't have anything hooked up. We're just going to see if the ram will come out. There it comes. Stop. That was way too far. There we go. It's retracting.
There's no weight on it either.
Well, there's never going to be any weight on it. We got to depend on the spring inside, which it's working. So.
Glad it didn't shoot out like a missile.
Yeah.
Alright, so test number 1 works fine. All this got going at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah. Long pins.
Cut.
Take that pin. Oh. You got it?
Yeah.
Well, they're a lot easier than it come out.
That's alright. We got a sturdier base than we had. Everything's welded, everything's solid.
Pin there.
Get that same old messed up piece of pipe.
Yep. Put that. Put that. That's on there. Do that little smuggy.
Alright. Yesterday we bent this and we came up with some kinks, and I was kind of worried, did we do something wrong? Is there something out of line? But the main problem is this is exhaust tubing, and it's .065, 65 thousandths thick. So the minimum on this die set was .095. So they knew it was going to happen. We didn't, but we're still just doing a test. So if you're doing exhaust tubing, you got to deal with this, and every die set's got a minimum and maximum that it'll do, and it's in the chart. We don't have any other tubing to play with right now, so we'll continue on with this and just testing our hydraulics and our lineup, make sure everything's solid. Yes, we'll start out there. Just make us a baby roll bar shape. No, you gotta get this on before you tighten that down. And then we'll do this.
What happened to the...
I'll put it over there.
Oh, okay.
So just knock it down.
First, that there. 0. Come on, 0.
Okay, so yeah, that's our vertical, or our this way. And then we can do this. To 0. Pretty hard to hit just 0. Oh, I'm above it now. Oh.
Yeah.
There. Oh. Somewhere in there.
Close enough for what we're doing.
Especially for what we're doing. We probably ought to lock that down just a little bit, 9/16.
No, that was a half. Oh no, that was 9/16.
The
Yeah.
The pin lock is a half.
Yeah. Okay, she's locked. I can see right off.
2 degrees.
One of the things we're going to build, a hook to hook the cables onto.
Yeah, we gotta manage the hoses
We're
somehow.
going to need a tray for tools.
Right.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah, because there's 3 sizes of things we need to play with.
That's pretty close to 0. Goes up and down.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, we need
I got the extra extension. Got the baby hammer for tippy tapping.
got her greased up.
Probably not as heavy a grease as we really need to use, but
No.
it'll work. We're just still in test mode.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
That was quick. A little too quick.
Well, that you're almost there. There it is, right there.
Okay. Oh, shit. Half. Or no.
Yeah, half
Yeah,
of
half.
them.
Yeah, I knew the way it needed a half.
Did you put it up?
Yeah. Well, we should come back, right?
Yeah. There. I was trying to lean on this, so it was just. Oh wait, we don't have that locked in good. That's not all the way down. No, no, I think it popped up somehow. No, go ahead and retract. How did that happen? We just missed it. There it goes. Okay. That was, we didn't really get any push. I don't think we got enough room to get this in there.
That's it. I think our restrictor, our valve down there.
Yeah. Because that popped up out of the way though, we're gonna have to do another
Do it
push.
again.
Yeah, because it didn't really take. Go ahead. You're almost there. There.
There. I think.
Feel free to It's not, it's, you're gonna have to have pliers. I couldn't do it by my hand yesterday.
Coming?
Yep. All right.
There.
All right.
We'll get a big spring in between here.
Well, it's not here that it needs it. It's here. Come off this collar with a tab back to here.
Yeah.
Trampoline spring or something.
Back all the way.
Yeah, I know. What did I do? No. What am I doing? Maybe it's got to go on there first. Same argument. If I had my pressure on here, and it's not moving anyway.
Maybe.
What's our swing done? What's happened?
All right, take that all back off. Put that back on there. We'll go. I went right to the red line instead of by it a little bit.
Yeah, get the red line sticking out. Need that last little bit.
That was it.
Yeah. And it's got quite a bit of spring back too. I can feel it on my hip. Nothing we can do with that, but we could shorten this.
Yeah.
Or even this cylinder part of it. This is, well, no, we don't want to shorten this because
No,
that's
we wanna shorten
that's part of our push, but we might shorten this just to be able to slip in a little better. that down. Yeah, I think you just made it easier. Because it
By the way, it was jerking.
it just slammed in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us why do I feel like something?
What did we miss? Huh.
Shouldn't have had to do that, but
Let's see if this makes a difference.
that's the bottom. Oh yeah. Now we're good cooking. We still might shorten that. Swing. All right. That's it.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's perfectly acceptable
Yeah,
speed
yeah.
there. And ready for action. 80. Oh, we still got a hole left.
Yeah, we wanted to go to 92.
Right. Well, we did 92 yesterday, and it's still not.
No, we did 93 yesterday.
93. We want to go like 95.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a 90 yet. There you are.
What do we have?
87, 90, 2, 93, 4, and 5. It looks good. I don't know how much spring back it's got.
Read it. See what it says.
Oh, 91. But even then, I don't know. Well, maybe we set our zero a little better today because that does look better than that one.
Yeah.
Looks like it slid through better. Got better grease on it. It's still locked in like it did yesterday.
And that.
Okay, there it goes. Now that we got something to push against, that works good. Loosen this oh, this already. Now we can tip tap that. And it's
What did you?
the who? The square? I don't know what I did with it. Did you hang it back up?
Yeah. No, I didn't hang up. I just looked.
See, we only got one kink that time.
Only one?
See? Woo!
Well, that ain't bad.
No.
Considering we're not supposed to use that thickness anyways.
Yeah, this is way too thin. Okay. Almost need the table, but
Yeah. Well, here.
oh, that's a lot better. It could still go a little more.
Yep.
I still see it's wider on the top than it is on the bottom, but that's That's learning how to bend and
Yeah, we don't know spring back, we don't,
yeah, calculating the spring back and calculating inside angles. But there's a roll bar for a
speedster.
well, it's tall enough for a speedster. Freaking not a mini bike. What the fuck am I thinking? Go kart. There you go.
Crash bar on the side for a go-kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah. Here we go.
crash bar.
Bang bang.
Well, now, we've got a proven concept. It works.
And we still didn't clean up our dies.
No,
And I don't know when we'll ever use 2-inch for anything. We're not building top fuel stuff, so
big old 1,000 horsepower motor, you know, like 2-inch header.
Yeah.
Zoomies,
maybe that.
something, a big blower.
But still good to have. Tools are our friends.
Yep. This'll make us money, or make you money.
Well,
Well, no, it'll make me money, because you pay me.
it'll allow us to do a lot more stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Would come in handy building your hot rod.
Yeah,
Some of those bars up front could have been curved.
yep. Of course, now we need a fork truck to move it.
Well, that's the next phase. We've got left over from the table. Oh, these wheels, axle, these bars. We haven't got this part planned out right now, but what? Some wheels will go down here, maybe on the inside, maybe on the outside, probably on the outside.
Outside, so when you pick up this end.
And then we'll put a pad down here. We'll either put a jack under it and pull it around, or we'll jack it up and some other wheels will flip down with a lever. Not jack it up, but roll another set of wheels down.
I'm just
And when they
wondering,
lift it up, it'll lift these onto the actual wheel surface.
do you want to put the wheels on this end? It's the heavy end.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then a jack post over here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because all the weight's over there.
Yeah.
We'll have to engineer some of that, but that will be
We'll rig it up somehow.
that'll be next week or whenever.
Yeah.
We'll get some more. Because yeah, right now we've just turned it into 350 pounds or so that we can't move by hand.
Not without a fork truck.
No, we can lift it up and put it back on the cart though.
Yeah.
We can pick it up with the crane.
Yep.
So anyway, that's a Friday at Winding Road Classics.
Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. I know we did. Because we're learning too. I think it worked pretty good.
I do too.
We've got a grand total of how much money?
$9.80 something cents because I had to buy these collars. And
And a case of beer.
case and a half. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
About $10.
Is this what benefited?
Yeah,
That was left over from another job, so it was
that was a freebie.
everything was free. Some welding wire and gases, and these two little collars to keep this centered on this space here.
By Jove, I think we've got it.
And that is why,
And we made it all before 1 o'clock.
yep, hot rodders are the original recyclers and hoarders all in one. Why you keep all that stuff around?
Get rid of it. Now you're sounding like my wife. What do you need all that stuff for?
All right, good deal. I guess we'll stop there. One last update on the new hydraulic bender. Started out as manual, the big old freebie thing. We got the wheels on it. We got a table on it. We got a hook on it for the cord. So it's pretty much done, except for buying new die packs and tubing to actually make it work. And we got that on it, but I think we showed y'all that. when we were doing our other bending things. Yeah, I know we did. We got the wiring all cleaned up. So now it goes and make sure you're in the frame. Yeah. You need to actually use it. Spin this down. Pull the wheels. It's all the way on the ground. Can't go anywhere. Or no more than normal anyway. Reverse the procedure. There's the wheels. They can sit right there while you're working.
No, I got a little gear reduction motor. You can hook up to that. Get a buck.
Yeah, we thought about making it easier, but as little as it will get moved around, it's not that big a deal. No need to go through the whole procedure anymore. But we had fun with it. We're going to put it to use for the Model A for sure, and anything else that needs a tube bent, especially if it's 1.5 or 2 inches. Because that's what we have now. We're going to buy, I know I'm going to buy a 1-inch die set. And that is about that. Thanks for watching. What was that?
It pretty much covers it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like the video. We don't do a lot of tool videos, but this one was kind of cool.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun, and it'll come in useful in the future, and you'll see it more as we get to doing other stuff. All right, back to work.